We got the Lions facing off against the Green Bay Packers, and Detroit favored by 1.5. The over-under on this one, 45.5. Thoughts on this one?
I like the Lions. I like the under. I think it's going to be a 24-20 game. But I do think the Lions come out. They're going to set the tone. I expect a big, slow starting, hard hitting first half, right? And there was a lot of hurt feelings from the Packers, right? When the Lions went in their last season and won late in the year. So I know the Packers are going to try and come out and do something about that, but the Lions have been playing extremely well. Yes, they dropped that game to Seattle, but weeks 1 and 3, they looked very good, and they looked pretty good in their week 2 loss. So I think they carry the momentum here again to get one up in the division, to kind of take the early control of that division, if you will, by getting this one over Green Bay. So Lions go on the road and they steal one.
I like that. Alex is calling for the Lions to cover. He's taking the over. He thinks that there's going to be lots of points in this one, and he's going to take Jared Goff to go over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I have to agree with him when it comes to Detroit on the points there. I do think, though, I think you're spot on when you say the under on this one. This one here, divisional matchup, I think we're going to see a little bit lesser in the points scored there. This one here feels very much like it's going to turn out a 24-21 type of game. Like, gets us just on that hook under type of thing. Like, that's where this thing feels like it's going to come out to, and that's where I'm looking to go with. I am looking for Sam Laporta to continue his excellent start to the season, going over his 41.5 receiving yards prop.
Very good. With what we presume is the return of Christian Watson, I'm going to take Romeo Doubs under 38.5 receiving yards. He's been a little bit up and down. The Giants cornerbacks have been doing a better job this year overall, and I think he's just going to struggle this week. So I'm taking Doubs under the 38.5 receiving yards.